Hi, I'm Dave from Military Antiques Toronto, and here's some more stuff that we've picked up this week that, well, I didn't get to because it's been kind of crazy around here. So I just kind of stacked it up and, off we go. I do have one of these already in stock, but the other one is dated 1914. So it's a World War I British flashlight. Weird, but you know what? Hey, you had to see where you're going somehow. So as you notice right there, it says 1914. And the serial number, and from what I'm gathering, you obviously, this is the button here to activate it. It looks like it takes D-cell batteries. Honestly, I don't believe D-cells were created back at that time, or at least they weren't called that. Something different. I already have one, I think 18 dated in stock, but now I have 14. So I probably won't list that. That'll just go into my overstock and up on the pallet racking with everything else that I have in quantity. But hey, something different. So there's that, and there's nowhere to put it, so it goes there. This, I'd like to say, is a artillery pillbox hat, but I do not believe so. It's early, it's older, and there's no maker inside. Fine. What makes this RMC instead of artillery is that little number. So there's a service number there, 672. So I don't have the information, but I will, oh, and my instant early warning system's gone off. I will have it checked out to show, oh, there goes a dog, to show the 672 is the number for an RMC, I believe, so I'll get that checked out as soon as possible. And that way I'll be able to identify whose it was and take it from there. So then I got a mug that walked in. Like, I don't have enough mugs up here, but that's okay. But the nice part about this is it's for Egypt in 64-65. So little patch came with it. And what was nice is that it's engraved. It's glass bottom like they normally are. And it's the Royal Canadian Army Service Corps, Canadian Transport Company. So that's kind of a neat piece that you don't find every day for Egypt, But you know what? Something different. And UN patch. So it'd be nice if it said UNEF instead, but it doesn't. Then we have a, let's see, a tax stamp on it. World War I Canadian gray straight cut Virginia cigarettes. Oh, look, a little piece of paper in there. Well, it says British, so, but whatever. It's nice that it's got the Scottish Thistle on it right there. And it's got a tax stamp right there. So that's kind of nice. Nice that you can date it that way. Then we have another cigarette tin. This one is, this was given to British soldiers as they boarded ships in Europe in World War I. At least that's what it says in here. By appointment of King George VI. And it's State Express. So there's a tin, thankfully empty, or unfortunately empty. Probably sell for more. Not that you'd want to smoke them because, hey, they'd probably just go poof right in your face. So that's another thing to list. I'm pretty sure I have one of these ration tins, emergency ration tins. Normally, they're always empty. This is empty. Why did I buy this? One reason only. The date's clearly on it. Other than that, you know what? They're not rare, but with a date, I can at least say, hey, it's at least World War II, not post-war. And there's a stamping on the tin on the back. There is no contents in it. See, it's empty. But with that little piece of paper on there is really what makes it, and is I'm able to date it and sell it. So I can claim it's definitely World War II. But I believe I have one that's not dated. But it is what it is. So then we got, this is a life preserver with a Esco light, if I remember correctly. EASCO, yeah, Esco. So what's unusual about this is that the light came with it fine. It's a flotation ring. This has not been broken or damaged yet, which they usually are because they're rubber, right? They dry out. I did not research this at all. So it's marked on the back to C.E. Henry, which I'm sure is the name of some ship. That's not the person's name. And it's C. Broad Arrow, 1941 dated. So right there, C. Broad Arrow, 1941. The insides are still in it. And so if I open that, yeah, you can just see the tapes that secure it. I don't really want to mess with it because it's rubber, it's fragile, they get messed up easily, and once they're gone, they're gone. So I'm going to very carefully put this off to the side, but it's a flotation ring in case your boat went down. Not anything like compared to what you get now, but you know what? That's what you had, so that's what you used. So it's either that or you're on the Titanic and you're swimming with the polar bears. So nice little piece of trunk chart. I want to say Merchant Navy. Obviously someone's bored, has too much time on their hands, so they sat there and embroidered this little bag, and I guess they're using it for hanging their stuff in it, so that I guess it's identifiable. The button on it is, looks like a steamship line. It is a steamship line, and of course hard to read, but it's a steamship line and nicely embroidered. It's nice. It's Canadian, World War I, World War II. Cute little piece. So there's that. I bought this. I didn't pay $1 million for it. I don't put any credit to this being from EAPS. It's a Canadian-made Union Jack. Okay, great. It's about 4 feet. No problem, right? Made in Peterborough. Sorry, made in Toronto. Patriot Manufacturing. Great, okay. But somebody stamped in here EAPS, 1915. Do I believe a Canadian-made Union Jack made it to EAPS? A, and B, it's stamped on there. Did I buy it at the right price? Yes. Do I think it's from EAPS? No. Do I think this is correct for a stamp? No. Someone I think has been playing with this. So yes, I bought it at the right price. I will sell it for the right price, but I put no credit to this flag actually being at EAPS or being used at EAPS, or however you want to phrase it. It's just a Bunting World War I flag. It's a Union Jack. It's good, but it's definitely, I don't believe, was ever there. But if you want to believe, that's fine, but I'm not selling it as that. It's being sold as a Union Jack flag with made in Canada. Simple as that. Then there's a Dutch plaque made for the 1st Division for the military clubs in Glasgow. It's made in Holland. There's a little tag in the back. I have to take that off, because that's exactly what I was reading from. So on the back, we see made in Holland, obviously. Utrecht, Westhoven. And then you see here, there's a Scottish Thistle at the top. Military clubs in Glasgow for the Dutch, 45, 46. Nice little, it's porcelain. It's not porcelain, it's a plate. So you could use that as a trivet if you felt so inclined. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. You should know what a trivet is. Whatever. Unusual, to say the least. It's a water bottle. So it's marked South Africa water bottle, 2 gallon. I've never seen one in my life. Supposedly, I showed this to someone and they said that they were used for the coal miners and gold miners and stuff like that. They use stuff like this. I've never seen one. I am assuming, though it's not military marked, it was used in South Africa because it says, hey, it says South Africa. It must be from the Boer War, right? I don't know, honestly. But you know what? That's kind of neat. Not something you find every day. It wasn't $5 million, so I picked it up. Then we have these unreal officers' commissions, which you don't, like, you find officers' commissions, you don't find this era. So these are to William Kennedy from the Company of Volunteer Militia Engineers, Montreal. So, and that's dated 18 in Quebec, 18th of May, 1862. So this is all one guy's officers' commissions. So clearly dated 1862 right there. Clearly says the Company of Volunteer Militia Engineers. And it's like, that's something you don't find. Like, I was surprised to see these, truthfully. And I like them because it's not something you find. And then there's another one again. Engineers, 6th Military District. Again, same person. October 1863. Like, just nice stuff. just, it's one guy's stuff, but it's neat. It's not something you find. And another one, same guy, Captain William Kennedy. He's acting major. And this is the 1870. So another, like, unreal. Nice little paper stamp there. You know, the seal. That, very cool. And that's a volunteer officer's militia certificate from 1867 for the province of Canada. Again, to the same guy. And there's his name on the back. So Volunteer Militia School of Gunnery, certificate, Captain Kennedy, 1867. Right there. School of Gunnery, Volunteer Militia, 1867. Those aren't something you find every day, that's for sure. And those I think are pretty cool. And it's a 2nd Engineer Militia Company again. Hopefully there's no reflection on that. 2nd Engineer Company, Volunteer Militia, Montreal. You know what? I don't know. I'll find somebody for them. The only reason I bought them is I thought they were very unique and not something you turn up every day. And hey, you have to feed the beast when you have a website. When you have the only retail store left in the country, you have to feed the beast and you have to keep putting stuff on there or no one looks at your stuff. Then they just go away. So sometimes that'd be okay. Then I had to buy this for myself, believe it or not. It's not named. It's a battle dress to the Glengarrys, SDGs, as they're known, which were 3rd Div at D-Day. Was this guy D-Day? I don't know. There's no name in it. Do I have any information? Unfortunately not. The collector that I obtained it from got it forever ago, directly from the family. Did not get the name, unfortunately. And I purchased it, and I'm happy to own it. So I won't bother too much with the pants, showing you those, because, hey, they're battle dress pants. But... so, Canvas Glengarrians, which is the Stormont Dundas and Glengarry Highlanders, of course. He's a sergeant, 3rd Division. Canvas, Melton, proper sergeant. And then he's got a wound stripe. But it's not the normal metal wound stripe you find. It's a bullion wire one. So here, which is unusual. And, you know, sometimes things happen. Not everything comes the way you think it's going to. See? It's just sewn in. I guess he didn't want to pronounce it too much. So, or however you want to phrase it. It's been tailored, as you can see, by the angle across the back. And again, overseas stripes, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Guess he didn't bother after that. Didn't care, whatever. I didn't check the pockets truthfully. I should have. I probably do. Maybe I don't remember. Let's see. See brought arrowed inside. Nope. And 1944 dated, right there. And I don't know. Oh, one ringy dingy. Let's see who's going to get the phone. And that's it. So, you know what? I bought it because I liked it, and I'm going to keep that. So it's all good. So that's just more stuff. Check it out. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Check out the website because that's where we list stuff first. The website is MilitaryAntiquesToronto.com. It's been a day already. Oh, wait, it's only 1:45. Yeah, it's only getting crazier. Thanks for looking. You have a good day. Take care. Bye.